You know, it feels really good to say this again. Okay. And, maybe I might not be doing this, for a particular someone, a special someone. I'm not. But I just felt recently that I needed to talk to myself for a while, so I decided to randomly start a live stream. And wow, what an interesting time has it been. Though it does feel good to be back. It does. It really does. I think I wanted to start this way because I think I need to stop taking myself so seriously. It's probably not a good thing to I don't know, be perfectionist. I don't know. I don't know what it's like. It's okay to be weird sometimes, Who gives a frick? No one's listening, which is awesome when you think about it. It's great. It's really good, actually. I do want to play Speedrun 4 on Roblox, though. So brain empty, just running. That sounds pretty good. I need to go back on the Roblox. Brain empty, just running. Oh wow. Welcome back. Oh, I guess I should say it. I guess I should say the thing, even though there's no one here. I don't expect anyone to be here. I kind of just want to have this like an archive for like the future. I need to sit up straight. I need to start doing that. My posture is a lot better now. Let me fix my camera. See who gives a frick if you can see a little bit of the ceiling, No one gives a darn. No one gives a darn. Okay? And it's good. It's good to not give a darn sometimes, How many fricks do you have to give in life? Okay? And I'm going to turn that music down even more. Okay? Because it's just me and you talking. Whoever's here to listen. Okay? I'm going to leave it super quiet. But who gives a darn, right? So today's hold on. Today's topic. Not going to say slavery. That would be bad. Slavery is bad. Today's topic, freedom. Freedom is today's topic. Let me see. It has been a long time since I've done this. This is really annoying. Can I put this away? It seems like speedrun has gone the way of mainstream Roblox monetization. Oh wow, I beat level 1. Auto continue. Hold on. Auto continue? Yes. I just want to run. I do not want to think. Okay? Now, if I remember correctly, the last stream that I did, and it's actually nice to see that. If I remember correctly, the last stream that I did was Half-Life. It was playing Half-Life for the first time. That was a lot of fun. A lot of people stopped by to see that. That was a lot of fun. And it was just fun getting to play Half-Life for the first time, which is always nice, because Half-Life is a cool game. Classic Yarnland. We're in Yarnland. Wow, honestly it feels kind of dated. Like it feels like it's been a minute. Like I remember this looking like a lot cooler. I mean, it's cool. I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just saying I remember so much more detail. Which is interesting. I don't know. I guess that was my childlike brain conceptualizing Roblox at the time. A friend of mine, Kiefer, I was talking to him the other day. I talk to him pretty often. We were talking about how he owes me a milkshake, and He owes me a milkshake because on one of the levels, actually, it was the level on. Should be a timer. Hold on. White void. Okay. This music is awesome. Timer. There we go. On the level, which is like the thumbnail, that iconic rainbow spiral. He was like, yeah, I bet I could finish this faster than you. And I was like, nah, hell nah, bro. Okay, I'll bet you a milkshake. And then that's how the legend goes, right? And then, uh, we did it and I won. But that was like during the high school time. So those milkshakes were very valuable. You know, who's gonna drop $5 for a milkshake? You know, that's insane. Who's gonna do that? Okay. And so then I won, and then we only like it took us like 2 years, like literal multiple years for us to be in the same place and also have the opportunity to have a milkshake at the same time. That's what how long it took. It took freaking years. Freaking years, dude. And I got that milkshake from Jack in the Box and it was great. Yeah, I was talking to him yesterday. We actually we booted up Minecraft Bedrock Edition for the first time in a long time, and that was pretty sweet. That was pretty sweet. I got to figure out how to port Minecraft Worlds from the Switch to PC. Got to figure out how to do that. It's really annoying that you can't just do that. I don't know why. Like, yeah, Nintendo's just funny like that. You know, it's goofy. It's weird. Who the frick is that guy? Frick that guy, man. I remember it taking me like multiple hours to get to this point. I guess my parkour skills have really leveled up until then. So what else has happened since? Yeah. Oh, I guess the big one, right? The big deal. It was that, you know, I had a little bit of a thing, a procedure. You know, that was a big deal. Okay, got my face rearranged. What did I say? As a world's weakest chin, I gotta celebrate the way my face makes kids run away. But no hate. It's great to get my story straight. For my whole life, I had to exaggerate. Not made out of leaves, but it looks like I'll crawl it at night for a burrito supreme. Now, I was gonna die in my sleep, and now I'm holding my breath. But then I rearranged my face. Now look, if you want to make it in college, acknowledge the knowledge your face is falling apart, and before you reinstall it, you're an alcoholic going through a bar fridge. You're gonna freaking jump off of a tall bridge. Someone please help me, I'm in pain. Hey, opioids are pretty great. Oh God, I'm scared. I'm gonna get addicted to these. I gotta get rid of these. I gotta liquidate them. Turn into a liquid. Liquid. Oh my God, it felt so weird saying that. It felt so weird. It felt really weird. I guess we can talk about the like what is the name of that like series where it's like people just like talking about their lyrics or something, like, okay, world's weakest chin, because you know I had the world's weakest chin, and that was the whole thing, right? Gotta celebrate the way my face makes kids run away. No, I don't think my face actually made kids run away. Didn't actually happen. This is new. Hold on, I'm gonna have a drink. Yeah, but I was incredibly insecure. And while I still might be coming down from that, I've felt a lot more confident. Especially on camera. Usually I use this pop filter to like hide behind my face, or hide my face like this. I guess I still do, but I want to switch to a format where it's just me. I'm probably going to pick up a shotgun mic and then have it mounted to the wall in front of me or something like that. I've seen some voiceover people do something similar, I think. So I might try that. And this booth that I'm in is already pretty treated, so I think that'll sound nice, sound good, and you can see my face. Don't got to worry about pops or anything. Am I actually supposed to be collecting these? I didn't have been collecting these. Yeah, so world's weakest chin. I gotta celebrate the way my face makes kids run away. No, I do not actually make kids run away from me. I feel like I work well with kids, anyways. And but no hate. Try to get my story straight. Yeah, so don't hate me. For my whole life, I had to exaggerate. Yeah, that is true. I constantly pushed out my chin because of my insecurities, which is really strange because I would tell someone like, dude, don't worry about it, right? Or at least I don't care. But being in that boat, yeah, I get it, because how you present yourself and how you appear, unfortunately, does matter a lot in this planet Earth that we are on. And while you shouldn't like ever like judge someone based on what they look like, the keeping up appearances is always nice. I don't know. I guess this is the world we live in. Of course, I was very understanding of that concept because of my freaking chin. I actually did not know what a weak chin was until freaking Leafy was getting bullied for it. And I was like, wait, what? Guys, what is that? Wait, that's kind of like mine. Wait, hold on, guys. And we were being freaking ruthless about it. I was like, oh my God. That made me scared. I understand Levy wasn't the greatest person. Okay, I'm sure he wasn't. I'm sure he had his flaws. Okay, but people were like attacking his look. I remember the iDubbbz video. Freaking iDubbbz. He was playing like hide the chin at like a public beach or something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know. And what's unfortunate is that you're making fun of someone about something that is outside of their control, Like, it was just the way they're born, and we're making fun of them. I was like, whoa. Like, you could say that he deserved it because he was, like, a mean person, but, like, wow, I was stunned. I was taken back. And while I was much younger at the time, okay, I was like, wait, guys, come on. I think that contributed a lot to how I felt, which is really interesting because I would never do that. I don't think I would make fun of someone for the way they look, like personally, like, because I felt like I understood it very well, yeah, okay, I don't look the greatest, and that's fine. I actually the other day, my doctor posted like those before and after pictures and stuff like that. Yeah, it was interesting seeing that. I left a really dumb comment on their post. It was silly. And then what? So wait, okay, so iDubbbz and other people bullying Leafy for his weak chin made me feel really bad. People say they did it because like, Leafy wasn't nice, and like he was. I don't know. It's just one of those silly internet things, I don't think I should really look into it that much, but hopefully I don't end up doing that one day, making fun of someone for the way they look. There are a lot more, like a lot better ways to insult someone other than their physical appearance. Okay, you want to insult somebody. Okay, you don't want to just personally attack their figure. I mean, like, if someone's fat, you could say, oh, but they chose to be like that. No, that's not always the case. Okay. Other stuff like that. It's just, of course, insults like that are pretty funny, though, not gonna lie. I have heard every weak chin insult in the book from my friends. Oh, this is cool. We're on the moon. This is not the moon. Okay, this is like an asteroid field. This is not the moon, okay? And so then, what else? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? I actually forgot. That's crazy. Okay, so, I've heard every single weak chin insult in the book, which is not a lot, to be honest. There's not a lot of insults that you can make about someone's weak chin. I recorded my friends' reactions to my weak chin. And it was really funny. I think I gotta post that someday. It'll be really funny. Surprisingly, I'm not as insecure about talking about this than I thought. I thought like after the whole thing, I'd be like, I never want to bring this up, but I actually feel really cool about it, because it's improved my life in a lot of ways. And so, well, that's my first lot. No, I lost. I died at some other point. I don't know. And I would like people to know. I would like the people to know how I felt. That's why I did a whole thing. I did a whole thing about it. I finished that music video in like an hour. Took like maybe it actually took me like an hour to finish that. I just wanted to get it out at that point. But that song though took about maybe 2 weeks. I think I finished it in about 2 weeks. Yeah, it was a silly song. I forgot the words already. How'd it go again? I made the song. I made a song talking about how I feel. I between my face and my brain. I can sing a lot better too. I would have been able to do something like that before before that procedure. It's been so. It felt like. Let me try and explain how I felt. It felt like what was it? Like a constant tension. Always. It always hurt. There was always pain. It was like what do you call chronic pain? That means constant, never-ending, unceasing pain. Yeah, it was chronic pain. Yeah, if that's what that means, I don't know what that means, but yeah, it never stopped. And boy, was I looking forward for that to go away. But I always felt like if I take this away, right? If I take away this pain, will I be like a completely different person? If everything I've ever accomplished was with that constant pain and insecurity and disadvantage, technically, like if you take that away, what kind of person does that would that make me? Will I become what is the song? The winner takes all. It's the thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall. Will never sacrifice their will. In the waves coming back, on the wings rolling in, beyond the attack, with your wings on the wind. Oh, the games will begin. 'Cause it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. And it's ours for the taking. It's ours for the fight. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. And the one that starts to fall, the winner takes all. I have the music really low. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear that, but good thing no one was here to hear that. That would have been silly. That would have been extra silly. That would have been extra silly. Okay, so what was I talking about? There's other things I want to. There's other things I want to talk about, and I already forgot. I wanna study art, and I have been. I want to study drawing, because I really want to make pictures. I want to make images, and so I've been going down a rabbit hole of like art content, but I didn't actually start drawing. and I was looking at this art content, and I was like, oh my god, dude. In every other discipline I've decided to study and learn, like for example, music in my career and a foreign language, right? I don't know why I approached drawing, learning how to draw any differently. It was um for some reason I thought it was like it was completely different, but no, it's the same. Just gotta practice, right? It's just practice and consistent practice over a period of time. That's it. That's literally it. But I don't know why I felt extra frustrated to learning how to make an image because I don't know. It's like extra frustrating. Like learning something is whoa, man, focus there. Why am I floating? What the hell? Manual. Okay, let's go to manual. All right, that should be good. I don't know why I felt extra frustrated. I felt extra frustrated. I gotta sit upright. I gotta fix my posture. Sitting upright is way easier now too, for some reason. Oh frick. I feel like I got extra frustrated when trying to create an image. You know, like making a song, it's frustrating, but there's always like a basis or like a foundation that you've returned to almost. I feel like they're equally as frustrating, but it's like a different flavor as we're in this ice cream. Oh, that looks really good. That's a concrete texture. That's concrete. That's something else. I don't know. Concrete texture. Isn't concrete like another way of saying ice cream, or like it's like a different thing? A concrete. I don't know. I think that's silly. Anyways, so yeah, I've been learning how to draw humans. I really want to draw a decent human. I want to draw a human really good. I want to draw a human really good. Fun fact: this cloud model, I can never imagine it as a cloud because there was this game on Roblox many years ago that was called like Get Eaten by a Giant Noob or Zombie or something like that. And at the end of the tunnel, no, you jump into the giant's mouth and then you chew you up. You would morph into food, right? You would morph into food, and then you would go into his mouth, and then you would tumble down like a long tunnel, which are his intestines, and then you would turn into poop at the end. But then the poop was just that brown. It was just a brown version of that cloud, and it was just like that. So I can only see that cloud model as like floating poop, like it's white floating poop. That's what it looks like to me. But no one uses that model anymore, so you know it's okay. It's okay. So, trying to draw a human, it's getting frustrating. I tried to learn how to draw with a buddy of mine a long time ago. Doing draw box and all like that. I can draw a pretty mean box. I can rotate that mother fricker in 3-dimensional space type frick. I could rotate that frick in I could rotate that frick in 3 dimensions if I wanted. Which is like the point. There's a lot of really good resources online. A lot of really good resources. I don't think there's really a good excuse for me. So maybe I'll give myself a year, and I'll be able to make some nice humans. I'd really like that. I'd really like that. Interesting music. I like this music. There we go. Alright, honey. Whoa, jeez. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is newer. Oh, wow. It's like newer Roblox. Okay. There was a Drawbox. Doing Drawbox. Yep. People recommend doing that. Been trying that out. I'm on like lesson 2. No, I'm on the 250 box challenge. I got to the 250 box challenge. I've not drawn 250 boxes, but I feel like I've drawn a lot of boxes. But 250 over the course of a while, I think definitely would help a lot. But I don't know. Guess I stopped. Really want to draw some humans. And the whole 50% rule, that's like a thing where you half your time should be studying and half the time should be doing something you actually want to do. If it's not studying, like personal projects, stuff like that. But I'm literally like nowhere like near good at anything in order to constitute that rule yet, which is weird. And I hear you're supposed to copy from artists. That I hear a lot of the same like advice, but just like reworded in different ways. In these different areas. Like for example, before you start making a song, you want to cover songs that you like. Okay. Well, if you want to learn how to draw, you should start copying pictures that you like or artists that you appreciate. You know, sometimes trace over their work and then understand why they made the decisions they did from a professional artist. Wow, this is okay. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, what excuse me? Okay, what? So then it's like it's all that, you know, it's the same. It's no different. It's no different. I wonder if I can escape this. I cannot escape this. Okay. So I think I understand it, you know, just gotta keep chugging away at it day after day. It's like working out. Oh, I've also started taking more care of my health as I'm drinking this soda. I really wanted to drink that soda, so I did. It's been way easier to actually manage to exercise after this procedure. It's been really tough before, because you know you got all those insecurities already, and then what the frick is that? What is that? And then you want to try and fix it by taking care of your health and breathing, dude. Just breathing. It was really hard before. I had a really bad case. My doctor was like, dude, how are you not dead or something like that? It was a big deal. It was a real big deal. And breathing is just so much better now. If it gets a little scary, I'll just take a deep breath and remember how different it is. Like right now, like, oh, wow. Oh, I feel better already. I don't know why people kept saying take deep breaths. I'm like, dude, it's not working. Sometimes I wonder how I wonder how I managed to do the things I did physically before this whole thing. So now I really don't have an excuse anymore, do I? That's okay. We're 30 minutes in, huh? What else can we talk about? I really want to take this YouTube thing seriously. I really want to take it seriously. I want to try all the things. Because this is like the one thing that I've managed to do. You know? I blew up on one video, right? And that's like, that's how most people start anyways. But I made a grave mistake, and now it's like I'm starting from scratch. But something happened once, and I want to try it again. I think I can do it. I really do think, like, I think this is just something that I can do. Like, this is a thing for me. And so then I really got to give it a shot. So I want to make different kinds of videos, more musical stuff, bigger projects as always. But I think I want to do the thing that I was too afraid to do. What the hell is that? Prehistoric land? Okay. I want to give short form content a try. I'm going to try out new video editors because I hate Adobe. Adobe, go screw yourself. I want to try all these new things. Because I think I could really do it. I really do think I can do it. It sounds insane, like cause YouTuber is like the one thing kids want to be, right? And I really do think I can do it. There's just a microscopic, minuscule amount of doubt, but I really do think I can do it. I really do think I can do it. And that whole thing. Ah! 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 Sharky boy! Do I remember you? Of course I freaking remember you, huh? We met at the freaking Friday Night Funkin' Mod about freaking Mario, whatever the frick. Good lord. Wow, you happened to catch me in one of my very semi-emotional tangents for 30 minutes. Thank you for stopping by. I was talking about. Oh God, this is embarrassing. This is just gonna have to. Okay, just bear with me for a second if you're gonna stick around. Okay, so basically, it's been a long time since I did anything, right? And now I'm back. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that happened, a lot of not cool stuff, and a lot of cool stuff. Cool and uncool stuff happens. And I was just talking about it. And I was like, dude, you know what? Gotta try this. Gotta give it a shot. I really gotta give it a shot. Really gotta give it a shot. I haven't been live for several months. Yep, I haven't been alive for several months because of some interesting things that happen. Interesting things that happen, such as interesting medical procedures. But don't want to bore you with the specifics. Everything is cool now, and I would really like to keep doing this more often. That is insane that you pull up at my darkest hour, and you wanna pull up, and you're gonna pull up. Well, I've been doing much better after a few months of sufferings and trials. I think this is some of the most optimistic points in my life. Wow, this is a waffle. What the hell? I'm talking about these interesting points in my life, and we're out here in waffle industries. Oh my goodness. Freaking waffle industries. What the frick is going on here? Oh my goodness. Oh, I slipped in the syrup. I freaking slipped in the syrup and I bashed my skull. This is not OSHA regulated waffle industries, bro. I freaking slipped in syrup and cracked my skull open on a baked bread. Well, to let you know, I am going to be doing this a lot more often, a lot more of the time. Mr. Shark, okay? That syrup will consume my soul if I touch it. And if you would stick around to see what happens, I would really appreciate it. But let me tell you what. Who the frick is this guy? I don't. This guy, he's pulling up every time. Because I was talking to myself for 30 minutes straight. I was just talking to myself, and I understood that for 30 minutes, and you pull up, and now I feel better. That's not working on the mod. Oh my God, the mod! Holy frick! I remember. Oh my God, the mod that you were making, dude. I got freaking flashbacks. I think I remember you were talking about that. What is it about? What's the theme? Tell me all about it. I would love to see it. Wow, like Oh, this Ice Cream Galaxy. Wow. I would love to see it. I'd love to play it. I'd love to hear all about it. There's a lot that goes into a mod, doesn't it? Like you need music, you need the animations, the sprites, the charts, the all that. Like that is this a one man crew that you're working with? Like is there who else are who's with the Sharky Boy Studios, like the team that's making this? Is it just you? Cuz like this sounds nutty doing that all by yourself. I mean, I know it's possible, but like, wow, that's such a broad skill set to have. Like, oh, and programming. Oh my goodness, like programming, art, music, very important. Like, are you doing all of that? Like, that's crazy. Ah, dude. Okay, great. You got a crew. You assembled a crew. That's really good. It's really helpful. I bet you're. If I had to guess, just by talking to you over stream text, you'd be a programmer. That's my guess. Almost once. Oh, okay. All right. This is a project that's actually going somewhere, which is always great. Because sometimes projects go nowhere, and it's really sad when that happens. But now, okay. All right. The songs are. Wait, okay. Now, I don't know if this is a spoiler or a leak or something, but what is the mod about? What is the mod about? You got to tell me what it's about, though, right? I mean, is it like what? Is it original? Is it off a pre-existing concept? What the frick is a big old office? Is it a fandom thing? Is it what the frick is going on here? What the hell is that? Okay, like I think the orchid you make. Dude, is it a horror type one? Is it gonna be as scary as the Mario one? Because that one's pretty fire. When it came to scariness, I was pretty creeped out, but for some reason the cool music like kind of offset the scariness because like I was vibing while you're getting murderized. Cardboard Kingdom, god damn, Cardboard Kingdom, damn, Cardboard Kingdom. Um, so it's a scary one. That's always fun. I like scary things. Well, not all the time. I don't actually like scary things. Well, like when it comes to scary media, I really like scary stories. I'm really bad with jump scares and stuff like that. uh, but what was it? Beta's got 3. Oh, nice. Okay, got 3 tracks. And as an analog horror series that you may recognize, okay, that's pretty hype. Okay, now I can tell that you're not allowed to give me too many secrets. Okay, but okay, a series, analog horror. I think a lot of people they think about like the back rooms. The back rooms Friday Night Funkin' soundtrack. Whoa, what would that sound like? Oh, I hope you have a skilled musician to make these tracks, cause man, I would really like to hear that. I look forward to that. Yeah, you tell me when that comes out. Wait, okay. So I'm thinking of analog horror. Analog horror can be like turned into like a million different ways, which is always fun. Oh, jeez. Like I remember the Five Nights at Freddy's analog horror thing was absolutely awesome. But if it's like an original series, the one off the top of my head is like the Mandela catalog. But how do you make a Friday Night Funkin' analog horror? Like that sounds very challenging. That sounds like a challenge in its own way, because like it's got a groove, it's got to be funky, it's got to be funkalicious while scary. Like that's a really hard mix to get, I think. Okay, no spoilers though. But has been a while. I wonder how long it takes to make one of those things. Like a year, 2 years? I guess it depends on all that. Well, I mean, like a mod, right? I mean, mod support. Dude, wait, hold on. Friday Night Funkin', like the full game isn't even like out yet. I remember like there was like a Kickstarter, right? There's a Kickstarter and the game raised like a freaking $1 million, but it's not out yet. See that? It's been like a year. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a big project. That's a big project. Of course. Well, I guess in terms of projects, sometimes they could take multiple years, right? Huh. I'm really hyped to see it, but make sure that when you finally publish. Oh, dude, this is the freaking thumbnail. Oh my gosh. Take a picture of that. The make sure when you release it that you properly market it, you know, make sure people see it. It's always important. Ask people to play it. Ask people like me to play it, you know, because then people might watch it and be like, "Oh my gosh, I want to play that," and then and then you get people to play it. That's like its whole thing. Oh my gosh, I completed every level in this world. I've gained what world unlocked? What the frick? What is this place? Doesn't help. Hope the beauty makes me try and find it. Wait, you mean people? Like your crew? Are people joining and leaving your crew? That's that really sucks. Yeah. Wow. Cuz the crew that makes the stuff. Wait, hold on. Gotta go back. Oh, dude, wait, are people? Oh, dude, people are leaving and joining your crew. That's fricked up. I mean, everyone has their reasons, right? But man, that really does set you back a bit, huh? Wow. Is like who left? The programmer, the artist, because I can imagine like if one person who's like doing that stuff leaves, like how hard is that gonna have to find someone to pick it back up? Oh my god, that's like a nightmare scenario. Jeez. I am sorry to hear that. God damn, dude. Oh, frick. That sounds terrifying. I need to figure out where the friggin' next world is. Well, could you tell me what is your role in the thing? Just because they hate the idea of not being paid is fine. Oh, yeah. Compensation is always an important issue. But if like if you make it clear that like no one's getting paid and the product's gonna be free, I feel like that should be really obvious, right? That sounds strange. That sounds strange for someone to like want to be compensated for something that's free. Sometimes that happens, but you know, if you're very upfront about it, make it very obvious. Like, yeah, no one's getting paid here. This is for fun. This is just because we think it's cool. Like, you know, that's always great. But like, someone leave because they're not getting paid? Oh, there it is. I gotta go there. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Damn. Freaking nightmare scenario. Because I'm thinking about all the roles on like on a crew, on a development, on a crew like that. And it's like, one person freaking left. That'd be terrible. You can't personally pay them because I know that. Totally honest. That's 1,000 Robux. What the hell? Damn, frick that. Yeah. That's very reasonable, you know, thing. Where the hell do I go now? It should be like super clear though. I want to know what your role is in the project. Like what is your position? Cuz you know, I've had my okay, I'm gonna tell you this, okay, because no one else is here. It's just me and you in this freaking live stream, okay, it's just me and you. I've had my fair share of online projects, and I've been involved with some, you know, stuff online like that. And charting, yeah, okay, like the director almost, idea person charting some. Okay. Okay. Charts and director. Okay. Now I can. All right, Striker, but you gotta listen to me real quick. Okay, you gotta listen to me here. You gotta listen. Okay, because this I'm talking to one. Like there's no barrier here anymore. Okay, it's just me and you. Okay, here. I want to be very honest. Okay, because this is important. This is important. Okay, because I want to see your project. I want you to believe. Okay. In the project, you've been talking to programmers. Okay. 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 I gotta tell you this. I gotta tell you this. Before I tell you this, I gotta. Where the frick do I go? I go to worlds. I go here. Okay, I go here. Okay, class. Okay, all right. There we go. Frick. What? 30 star. What? What bonus? Okay, donut world. Okay, all right. There we go. Freaking donut world. What the hell? Okay. Okay. So I'm just telling you, okay. I gotta tell you this. I gotta tell you this, okay. Just please, just gotta listen to me, just for a minute, okay. So this is from my personal experience that I am telling you this, okay. Now look, I've been a part of my fair share of projects of a large caliber, okay, that were not funded. They didn't have any funding, okay, and it was just for passion and for fun. That's awesome, okay. That's great. That's like really cool. Okay. Now, I have been a part of a lot of them, and only a few of them have been able to be like fulfilled. And the problem that those projects that never got finished, the problem that was had, okay, is that the person, okay, that started the project, that had a dream, okay, one of us, someone's got a dream. This is a really nice looking Roblox game. God damn. What the frick is these? I'm in a donut universe. Sorry. I'm really hungry right now. Okay. Now look. Okay. Someone else joined the stream, so they're going to have to listen to this. But look. Okay. Listen. My position in those projects was like voice commissions. I lended my voice for their projects. And in some instances, my expertise in audio stuff. But what happened was that on the website where you know they started the project and got everyone together, is that the director, the person that was in charge, the person with the dream, okay? The person with the dream, okay? Remember, this is the dream, okay? They wanted to get to amass this group of people, okay? For example, I want to hire I want to get an animator. I need a programmer. I need 2 musicians. I need an audio engineer for those guys. I need what else? You know what? Get me some. I need background artists. You know what? Frick it. I need 2 background artists. I need 7 actors. I need who else? What else? And then they go on this list, right? And what happens is that the director, right, is getting this group of people, okay, and they get the group of people, and they do sometimes find, you know, nice people that want to be a part of their dream. Remember, this is for the dream, okay. Haunted Donut Dreamscape. What the hell is going on? Is that an eclair? What is that? Okay, sorry. Okay, so they have the dream and they find the nice people that are willing to join their dream. But what they do, right, as director, is that they kick back and be like, okay, guys, here's the dream, okay, and so they kick back and they're like, all right. Here we go. I got the 2 animators, 3 background artists, 7 actors, the audio engineer, the script writer. I got all these people, right? But the person with the dream, right? The dream. They were unable to assist them, the people that joined them. They're unable to help them because they didn't have like an area that they worked in, how do I say this? They didn't. Okay, this is really important. I really want to get this across. The director, the person with the dream, right? The dream. Okay, the dream. They were unable to help in the areas in which they were asking people to join them. Okay, now for example, I'm in a project right now that's technically still ongoing, but it's been kind of dead for a little bit. And the director not hired. He got all the people. Actually, he did hire everyone. Well, he says he's going to pay them. He's not, but that's like after the project comes out, and it's probably not going to come out anymore. But he got all the people. Like he freaking did it. He like that's a feat of itself. He freaking did it. Okay? He got all the very skilled, nice, and talented people to come and help him with his dream. Okay? But he did not like know anything about his dream. He didn't understand. Okay? Now he just had the idea, and the direction, right? So he's just kicking back and telling like, okay guys, I want this, and this, and this. Now that is valid. That is a way to do things, but like if you're not hiring anybody, that can't be like really expected. I really think that in order to pull off a project like this is that you have to do a lot of it yourself. You have to lead. You are a leader of men now, okay? You are the general, okay? You're the director, the person with the dream. You have to lead your men into battle, your army, okay? But if you can't like do the things, do some things, like a big portion that would be expected of the person with the dream, then the people will not follow. Okay? And please, I'm really trying to say this because I've seen this a million times. I've seen this so many times, okay? Working on people's projects over the internet with nice strangers that share a similar dream, okay? The person with the dream just expected everyone else to do it, you know, and it just never happens that way. It can't happen that way. It never will happen that way. So I implore you, please, bro, as a leader of your people, of the crew that is going to achieve your dream, I really want you to look into the stars with me. Look into the stars. I need you to find your craft, to hone your expertise, so that the world will want to watch. The world will want to look at your dream. Okay? And the people that choose to follow you will be glad that they're following you because you are following your dream with integrity and skill and everything that you have. Okay? But like if the project is not going anywhere, you got to see what you can do. You got to see what you can do. You got to learn. You got to learn something. You're going to have to learn some things. You might get frustrated. It might get really hard. It might really suck to learn how to try and learn how to program. Oh God, what the hell is C#? How the frick what is C#? What is C++? What is that? Oh God, I have to make a song. Oh, I have to choose a DAW. I have to choose FL. Ableton? What is that? I have to pick one. Oh frick, I have to draw these sprites. Oh God, can I draw it in Photoshop? In Krita? You have to master yourself in one of these things for your dream to come true and lead your people. Okay? It's so important. Oh my God, it's so important. Oh my God, I'm going to puke about how important it is. It's so freaking important. Okay? Because the only projects that have come to fruition, okay, is that is that it was with a great leader and director. Okay. We're gonna get okay. 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 Okay, God. Okay, God. I'm so freaking happy right now, okay? I'm so freaking happy right now that you freaking said that. Oh my God. Okay, cuz these are not easy. Doing these are not easy, okay? And I wish you the best, okay? I want you to succeed so goddamn much. You don't understand, dude. You don't freaking understand how much I want you to succeed. Oh my gosh. And then one day, I'll be able to play your freaking game and be like, guys, I freaking knew that guy. I knew him, okay? He pulled up into my stream, and I was playing a game, and we were talking about this game. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm getting a little carried away here. I'm getting a little carried away. But master yourself and your craft and lead your people and your crew. Ooh, okay. 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 I got really emotional there, okay, because I've had dreams crushed. I've had dreams start and stop because these directors, man, they just sit back and do nothing and expect everyone to do everything for them. Not saying you do that. I really don't do that. Okay, if you do it, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, you gotta pull your weight. You gotta pull the most weight. It's your dream. It's your dream. It's your dream. Oh man. Okay. I've been at it for an hour. I'm gonna wrap up soon. Maybe finish this world or whatever. I don't know. So there was, because long ago, little WISECREAM had a dream, and his dream was to become an actor. Okay, and little WISECREAM's dream was to go to people on the internet and wanted to lend his voice. He wanted to act for people. He wanted to represent a character. He wanted to represent someone's dream. And actors, especially voice actors, what? They come dime a dozen. Who wouldn't want to do that for free? Coolest job ever, huh? And every time I land the gig, it's the feeling of complete euphoria. Oh my God, I did it. They chose me. They picked me. But then that dream is crushed when the director just says, okay, where are my animators? Where are my artists? Do the thing for me. It never ends good. Never ends good. So, I would like you to, pick an area of expertise. Really stick to it. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out if you just don't stop. If you don't freaking stop. Also, I think it was really nice that you called me a YouTuber. Not a lot of people think that. But yeah, I guess technically I am a YouTuber, which is really inflating my ego. Thank you very much. Oh man. Okay. Wow, I'm really glad you stopped by. I was talking to myself for way too long. And as always, feel free to reach out. Tell me how your project's going. Man. Hey, maybe we'll even work together one day. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you'll get so hella good at freaking art, or maybe programming, maybe music. Oh man. And then we could create the dream. The dream. Who knows? Who knows, man? I would like to know though, what are you going to do for your project? Like, what interests you? That's the beautiful thing, is that you get to pick. You get to pick what discipline you want to study. What hobbies you want to pursue in your goals of your dream. It's kind of awesome that you get to pick. You don't get to check out the standing as a company. The poor YouTuber is so lonely. He needs his viewers to stay until the end. Where's my company? Thank you. That does mean a lot. Oh man. But for real though, what are you gonna do for your mod, for your project? I think I don't want to say easiest, but I think the thing with the most. There's someone else watching here too, by the way. You could say hello. Don't be afraid. You've already heard me spout out my darkest secrets. You can say hi. I'm just saying. Don't worry about it. But I don't want to say what the easiest thing, like, because nothing worth doing is ever easy, is it? Right? I mean, I would say, God damn, exposed. I would say, I think the thing with the most resources out there is programming. And programming is such a cool thing because, like, it could land you like a real job. You get good at it. You go into computer science, right? That's like an actual job. Holy frick, that's like a real job. Okay. Art is cool and it can be a real job, but let me tell you, man, job security, okay? Let me tell you, for someone who works in the music industry, let me tell you, job security is pretty cool, okay? Getting into computer science is really, really good decision. I have a cousin straight out of college, computer science. He points and picks at a company and they'll hire him just like that. So where did he want to work? Google, freaking Google. Okay, God, yeah. And he was a hobbyist too. He liked programming like indie games and stuff like that. And Bob, where do you? That turns into a lifelong career. Fulfilling, satisfying career, and he gets to work at freaking Google. Like, that's pretty cool, right? And there's so many resources. You don't have to be good at math. I asked him, like, hey, programmers, they got to be good at math? No, they don't got to be good at math. There are numbers involved, right? But it's like logic type stuff. It's like puzzle solving. When it's done, it's getting. If you want, oh. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. And we are thinking about it when it's done. Okay, we are thinking about the end goal. Okay, it's what we need in our minds for our dream. For the dream. For the dream. God. Of course, I'm really excited to see it. What are you gonna do after the mod? Like maybe. Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. We did not come this far to. We did not come this far to come this far. We did not come this far to come this far. We did not come here to stop here. Yes, this is the mindset. This is the creator mindset. We did not come this far to come this far. We did not come this far to come this far. Who freaking knows, dude? You make this mod, then then that's your breakthrough. The mod blows up. It's huge. Freaking PewDiePie plays it. I don't know. Okay. And there's your breakthrough in the games industry. Damn. After the mod, something works. Oh, of course. Maybe a novel, a book, a visual novel, a comic, an animation, a show, a movie. The possibilities are endless. The possibilities are freaking endless. Oh, dude. I'm so excited for you, dude. I'm so excited. Like, for real. Like actually, though. Like, dude. It's up. No, there we go. There we go. See? Now, when you're working, okay, in this field, this industry, let me tell you, okay, because while it is my career, by the way. Like I am working, like it's my job. Not YouTube, no, hell no, not yet. But surrounded by industry professionals, there's like a how to say this? You know what? I think I'm just not going to say anything. Actually, it's always a good option. and you got a friend to help direct. Dude, that's even better. That's a big piece of wisdom though for my professors. Okay, that were in what the frick that were in a similar boat as us. Okay, is that you're never gonna be able to do it alone. There's very few instances where like stuff like this happens by yourself. So you have to choose your allies carefully and see who is willing to join you on your dream. That's already great that you got people to help you. That's so awesome, dude. That's so freaking awesome. Okay, and you got to cherish these relationships so freaking good. Okay, because they're the people that will help you on your dream. Ah, man. Do you have a timeline yet? Like, do you like usually a timeline? You would have like an estimate for when things come out. Like maybe like a beta. Oh no way! You missed the streams because they're so funny and cool. What? What? Oh my god! You. You. Oh, you don't have to say that, but please keep saying that. I'm starved for validation. I'm kidding, of course I'm kidding, but oh my god, dude, that does mean a lot. I was expecting to talk to myself for an hour today, and if you scroll back, if you go back in time and watch the video, watch the VOD, you go back in time, you watch the VOD, you'll see how I was talking to myself. Oh my god! No, is that the Yugoslavian menace? Is that the duck with a gun? Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, hold up. Duck with a gun. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Listen. Just real quick. I know it's like 3 a.m. wherever you are in the world or whatever. Okay, but I need to tell you something. So important. Okay, because it's been a while. Don't shoot up this chat. This chat has been really nice. Okay, everyone is so nice. Okay, don't shoot anyone with your Soviet era Makarov PM whatever the frick it's called. Okay, but dude. Okay, a lot has happened since we last spoke. Okay, so let me tell you something. Okay, and we got Shark to listen on this. Okay, but just listen. It was November of last year. Okay, last year. November of last freaking year. You sent. Okay, now get this. Okay, you sent a super chat donation of like 500 New Macedonian dollars or something like that, which is about like $1.50 USD. Okay, now you sent that around Thanksgiving last year. Okay, but when you sent that super chat of about $1.50, okay. I want to tell you this personally. Are you still there? You got to tell me you're still there. I got to tell you this. I'm so serious, okay? When you sent that, okay? Okay, you're still okay. When you sent that, I want to skip this level because this music sucks. Okay? I want to skip the level. I got to pay freaking 20 cents in order to do that. Okay, but do you remember what you sent? You said like, here's this, and then it was like a little giggle, and it was kind of funny. Do you remember that, right? Do you remember that? You remember that? Okay, because I'm sure you remember. I don't know. Maybe I reminded you. Okay, but okay. First of all, I really want to get better level with better music. Okay, because this freaking vaguely. Okay, good. Okay. So there was a huge amount of like meaning and like like, oh God, I'm just gonna tell you. Okay, when you sent that, my dog that was alive for 17 years died. Okay, my dog died. My dog, that I have known for my whole life, was dead. Okay, I'm just gonna say it out loud. Okay, and of course because my lifelong family pet that I've known my entire life has died in front of my eyes. I was really sad. Okay, I was really sad. Obviously, I was pretty sad. Now, as sad as one could be when they become a husk of their former self, watching their lifelong family pet die in front of them. When I got home that day, I saw you sent the freaking the 500 New Macedonian dollars or whatever currency it was. I saw what you said and I just started laughing. I just went like I just started laughing. I was like, "Oh my God, that is hilarious." I was like, "Oh my God." And just from you doing that, okay? Just from you doing that, I was able to feel a little bit better after my dog died. So I want to say thank you. And I did not forget. I didn't, like, after these several months, okay? These several freaking months where I vanished, okay? Not only from the World Wide Web, but from many people. I did not forget that you did that. And so I want to say thank you so freaking much because I am very grateful because I don't know how the frick I would have handled that if I didn't have a little smile. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. New cure to depression, throwing money at people. Oh, it wasn't about the money. I just thought it was so thoughtful that you did that. If you want me to pay you back, I'll probably pay you back. I don't know how I'd do that though. I'll probably like mail you like a $2 bill USD across the world. Yeah, so there you go, Sharky Boy. You got to hear that too. Everyone got to hear that. Okay, good job, everyone. I think we're at the end of the. Yeah, this is the last level, I think. So we really did it. We want to make people feel better. Just throw money at them. No, okay, but thanks for doing that. You didn't have to do that, but you did. And just the incredible timing was so funny. Oh my God. So I gotta wrap this up pretty soon. I've only had about an hour. I went overtime a little bit, but oh my God, guys, it's been really funny. You know, you guys made me think it's really worth it. Like maybe we're all gonna be okay, guys. Maybe we're all gonna be okay. Turn up that music. Maybe we're all gonna be okay, guys. Maybe we're gonna be okay. Okay. So, unfortunately, I do really have to get going. I'm sorry, guys. I would love to keep talking. I would love to keep doing this. But I guess I get to finally say my outro again. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming to the WISECREAM livestream. Whether you're there to witness it live or watching in the far, far future, thank you very much for coming along. I'd like to thank you, Sharky Boy, Duck with a Gun, and anyone else that happened to come. I really gotta freaking go, but thank you guys for coming. I was expecting to talk to myself for an hour, but I was able to have a very meaningful conversation with all of you. Okay, thanks again, guys. I really gotta go. Before I leave, what's a horny you'd like to see? Oh, dude, so you said I don't like horror. I really like maybe like backroom stuff, but not like I don't know. The Vast Mother's Very Tried Not Country Kids and Night Birthday. Oh my God, dude, I am so sorry. I don't know how to respond to that. My condolences. Dude. Sorry. Okay. Wow. I just suddenly felt really sad again. Jeez. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. Oh, and I'm sorry. I really gotta get going, guys. But okay, thank you again. Hopefully, I'll see you around, fellas. Whew, okay. Half-Life. Okay, that's probably gonna be the next one. Not gonna lie. Okay. I really gotta go. Okay. Thank you guys for coming. Bye bye.